Tonight on The Real Hustle. Jess and Alex fall out as Paul hustles this jewel.
It's a little heavy though, I mean, I've never really...
That isn't the same watch, this is a copper.
You are joking.
Alex meets his match when he tries to scam a restaurant.
I'm not going to give you money.
That's fine. But...
And one man is confronted by two unlikely coppers.
Sorry, police emergency. Step away from the vehicle.
This is The Real Hustle. We're going to uncover the secrets behind the most popular scams being carried out by con artists in Britain today. Our real hustlers are Alex, a confidence trickster, Jess, a sexy swindler, and Paul, the scam artist. They've been travelling the UK to demonstrate to our hidden cameras exactly how the cons work. All the people in this show have been hustled for real, and after being given their money back, they agreed that the footage could be shown so that you can avoid being ripped off by the same scams.
Shops that sell high-end expensive goods are natural targets for con artists, but their staff are notoriously difficult to scam.
A flashy designer watch is the ultimate status symbol, but they don't come cheap. A top-of-the-range model can cost several £1,000s. The hustlers are in Birmingham's jewellery quarter, with more than just window shopping in mind.
It's the place with a Roulette, right? Yeah. A very expensive watch.
To pull off this scam, all our hustlers need to be in on the action.
Let's go buy you a birthday present.
This is the slap swindle.
Hello.
Alex and Jess, posing as a couple, arrive at a small jeweller's store. They're shopping for a present for Jess.
Look, if there's anything you want to have a look at, I'll get
I like quite girly.
You like
sort of
girly?
Well, what about something like that?
No, but I like girly ones, and he likes really posh ones.
Oh, well, do me a
They
favour,
can't
try
agree
that
on what
seeing as
kind
I'm
of
getting
watch
it
to
for you. Why
buy
don't you try
and
that
begin to argue.
Try that on, seeing as I'm getting it for you. Why don't you try that on?
No, I don't want to try that.
Could have one. It's personal.
The assistant politely tries
But
to
can
help
we have a
them
look at that
out.
one anyway?
No, it doesn't matter.
It's a small shop with no other sales staff on duty,
Okay, fine.
and
All right,
they're
well, what
about
do
to
you want to
make
look
her
at?
life increasingly difficult.
Yeah, but I think it's about time, you know, we moved on with this stuff. But anyway, if I'm buying it for you, I've got to like it as well, right?
There's a pinky one there similar to that.
They're every shop assistant's worst nightmare. As the disagreement continues, a customer arrives.
I just don't want you getting something
Another hustler.
that we're never going to be able
You can wear pink with most things, though, can't you? Like with
Yeah,
a
that's
nice.
a primary colour.
Yeah.
Are you okay, sir?
Yeah, nice
No, I'm
outfit
just
with it.
saying.
Yeah, but I'll make
Can we
it
have a
look
quick little
classy,
look?
though.
Thank you.
Yes, of course, with pleasure.
You dress nice, though.
It's a 14-year-old girl, man.
If there's anything you want to have a look at, I'll get out.
Yeah,
Thank
remember.
you. Yeah, but
Well, look at the Omega here,
a nice
please.
posh watch. Yeah, I don't like stuff
Omega?
like that.
Yeah.
No one does.
Sparks continue to fly, and the heated argument is getting out of control.
All the way around Birmingham, right? It's cloudy and you're wearing something
Yes, it is.
ridiculous.
Can I have a look at
Hulking
that?
my hair up.
Yes.
If you don't like it, then you should.
Trying to ignore the commotion on the other side of the shop, Paul asks to try on a top-of-the-range watch.
Playboy thing and
That's the Daytona.
That's what I like, though.
Second hand, yeah?
Yes,
Oh,
second
I'm
hand.
sorry. Well, you know what to do then, don't
It's
you?
12
Well,
hundred.
I'm going to get a pink watch.
Which is a good
It's
price.
worth
I don't want to get a watch
£1,200.
like that. I'm not interested in watches like that.
All right,
It's like
okay.
what my mum would wear.
The disturbance is distracting the
All
shop
right, well,
assistant.
look at the one that you like. Okay.
You guys can size it for me and things.
Yes,
You
of
know, I'll
course.
pick something, you
What
pay
I've
for
just said
it.
to you. Watch that
I'm
one.
not getting that one.
It's a bit class or something.
Excuse me, do you mind?
All right, mate. Easy, relax.
You're really just embarrassing.
Stop trying to look like a footballer's wife, for God's
But
sake.
you know what? Hell with you! Will you stop trying to make me into somebody I'm not?
Will you calm down? We're in public. I'm sorry. Will you calm down?
Will you stop trying to make me into somebody I'm not? You
Yes,
want me
I'm
to get what
Just
you want?
calm down, all right?
After
Excuse
handing the
me.
watch back, Paul promises to return when the shop is quieter.
Are you not going to have a look at one of these?
No, I don't want
The argument has lost the assistant a possible sale.
one of those
So sorry
watches.
to
Okay.
Paul leaves the shop to get away from all the aggravation.
I'm sorry.
Oh, then you're not
Sorry.
going to have a watch. Fine.
Jess and Alex finally take the argument outside.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Surprised and flustered by the row, when the manager returns, the assistant can't wait to tell him all about the argument.
I had a fella and a girl come in. She wanted sort of a girly watch, very pretty girl.
Yeah.
Then the fella rang the bell, let him in.
Yeah.
So can I have a look round? I said yes, of course. He said, is that a Rolex? I said yes,
Oh, right.
Rolex. I'm showing it to him, and all of a sudden, biggest barney I've ever heard in my life.
Stop trying to look like a footballer's wife, for God's
I
sake.
cannot have it with you. Will you just stop?
Anyway, the fella said, do you mind? And they're still carrying on. And he said, yes, he said, would you mind? He said.
She can't believe what's just happened.
I didn't leave
But
him,
there's an
Gary.
even bigger
No,
shock in
something
store.
like that.
That isn't the same watch. This is a copper.
You are joking. Oh my God.
The £1,200 watch has turned into a cheap fake.
I didn't leave him, Gary.
No, listen,
Nothing
I know
like
you
that.
would, but
So
that
how
isn't
was
the
it
same
done?
watch.
Mail call.
Earlier on, Alex and Paul took delivery of a parcel. It contained a cheap imitation watch bought from the internet, and they know the shop has the same model. This is the vital prop for the scam.
Not bad. Wait a minute. Rolex only has one L.
Back at the jewellers, Alex and Jess enter the shop first. They'll be providing the distraction.
Yeah, if you're like 12.
As planned, their bickering gets the assistant's full attention.
Well, that's quite. Let me see that.
Meanwhile, outside, Paul hides the fake watch up his sleeve, and Alex subtly gives him the signal to enter the shop.
I just know you're getting something that's like that we're never going to be able
Paul
to
knows
wear.
exactly what he wants, the watch that matches his cheap fake.
It's like, you know, I'll take
The
something
arguing
away from
couple
us.
are an irresistible distraction, and the concerned assistant can't help but watch. This is all Paul
I'm
needs.
not getting that one.
Excuse me, do you mind?
All right, mate. It's easy.
When he
Relax.
asks them to quieten down, it's a signal that he's ready to make his move.
Stop trying to look like a footballer's wife, for God's
I
sake.
cannot have it with you.
The slap distracts the shop assistant, and for a split second, she takes her eyes off Paul.
I'm
He
sorry.
switches
Will
the
you calm
watches.
down?
It's quick, and she doesn't spot a thing. Let's see that again. Watch carefully as Paul brings the fake watch out of his sleeve. He's swapped his dodgy £50 fake for the real deal and walks away with a profit of over £1,000.
My eyes don't go from a customer. It was when I heard the slap and the shouting. He already turned round. I just must have gone like that. A split second. I am still shaking.
You have to remember, people who work in these stores are always targeted by thieves, so they're pretty sharp. But we had a distraction that they couldn't resist. Starts off small, people bickering, but at exactly the right moment,
Trying to look like a footballer's wife, for God's
I
sake.
cannot have it with you.
there's a slap. And,
All hell breaks loose.
yeah, you enjoyed that too, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Best advice I can give to shops and business to avoid this type of crime is firstly training. Train your staff how to properly handle and show jewellery and goods to customers, and to what to do should there be a distraction in the shop. Secondly, intelligence sharing. Intelligence sharing with other jewellers and with the police as to various scams and techniques used by criminals.
A few years ago, an ingenious conman found a way to scam restaurants by just using a necktie and a splash of red wine.
It's lunchtime, and a smartly dressed Alex is looking for a restaurant, but he's not hungry. He's at the counter and it looks like he's ordering, but he's not staying for lunch.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Instead, he leaves with money from the till. He's just scammed her, but how did he pull off this one? And what does this tie have to do with it? Alex has chosen the lunchtime rush to target the restaurants and cafes of a big city. He's hoping the staff will already be distracted, making them more susceptible to any hustle. The smart suit makes him look respectable, and all he needs to pull off this scam now is a tie. Using this as a convincer, Alex is hoping to leave the cafe with cash from the till and an apology from the owner.
Hi there. I had a bit of a problem here a couple of nights ago, and I spoke to a gentleman about it. Can't see him here. He's an older gentleman. Basically, what happened is once wine was poured on the table and went all over my tie. Okay. And he said not to worry about it and to just get the dry cleaning done. And I wasn't really too bothered because I come here quite a lot and it's fine. But as you can see, they haven't been able to take the stain off at all. And I've been stuck with a huge, well, it's £9, but the tie was a gift. So
Who you talk to?
Well, I can't see him here today, but he was an older gentleman, I think it was.
Alex's description is
And it was,
extremely vague.
Okay.
And the gentleman said that, you know, if I have any problems, just to come back.
I need to know who you talk to. I'm not going to give you money.
Oh, no,
Well, money.
Look, that's fine. But the gentleman I spoke to was an older gentleman.
Is it Max?
I don't know. I didn't know him by name. But
She's played right into Alex's hands
you know,
and
I brought
actually
the receipt
suggested
with
who
her,
it
you
might
can see
be.
the tie is
Max,
still
the
there.
manager, isn't there, but not wanting to lose or upset a loyal
she said I
customer,
can't- I
she goes to
can't
fetch
quite
his
lie.
wife.
So, yeah, sure, no problem. Yeah, I spoke to the gentleman. Yeah,
This isn't here. Can I give you a check?
that's fine. Yes, that's absolutely fine. But this is the.
No,
that's fine.
that's quite all right. Thank you very much.
The stained tie and
Lovely.
bogus dry cleaning bill are enough to convince her to write Alex a cheque for £9.
Great. Thank you very much. Thanks
you.
again.
Sorry.
Thank you for taking care of that. Thank you.
As
Bye-bye.
Alex leaves the cafe, it's clear the staff have been won over by his charm. This was her first mistake because Alex has never been to her cafe before. It was Jess who stained the tie in preparation for the scam. Just a splash of red wine will do the trick. The spots are barely visible, but it's enough to earn our hustlers some money. Her second mistake was agreeing to hand Alex a cheque for £9, which he pockets and immediately heads into the restaurant next door to repeat the scam all over again.
Now, even though it's quite cheeky going from restaurant to restaurant collecting your £9 for your imaginary tie stain, but it's quite time consuming. So one ingenious conman had the idea of maximizing his income by incorporating the post. So what he would do is he would write letters to restaurants he'd never even been to and ask for £9 dry cleaning bill. Now, if he wrote 100 letters a day and only got back 30% of them, that's still quite a lot of money. But there was also another element to his scam. He would always ask for £9, and the reason for that is this. I've got a cheque here, payable to me, Mr. Ian Steele, for £9 only. Okay, so what this conman would do, I'm going to show you exactly now. They would use the same coloured pen and use the dot next to the 9, turn that into a 0, and then next to the word 9, they would add a TY. So now, what we have is we had a cheque for £9 only, but now what we have is a cheque for £90. Now, if you think, if this guy used to get 30 cheques a day and did this to every single one of them, he would make a lot of money.
With a potential £90 up for grabs from each restaurant, Alex repeats the scam all afternoon.
Hi there, sorry to bother you.
At this rate, he'll have enough money for a lot more than a new tie.
One of your waiters accidentally spilt wine all over my tie.
It could have happened. I mean, you know, it could have been here 2 nights ago, and yeah. I wasn't really thinking because he said he talked to my boss. My boss was here on the night, so I just okay.
Always check with fellow members of staff before paying out money for anything. Make sure that the customer is genuine and that the incident did happen.
If you do send a cheque, make sure that the amount you paid in the cheque corresponds to your bank statements. If it doesn't, call your bank, because someone's robbing you.
More real hustles still to come. The conmen convert to the right side of the law.
Sorry, police emergency. Step away from the vehicle.
And they prove that you don't need luck to win at the casino. The real hustlers are going to show you how to win some free drinks off your mates by using proposition bets on some unsuspecting customers in this bar. The proposition bet suckers you in as it's a bet on an event or outcome that you believe can only go one way. And it always does go one way, the hustler's way. So watch and learn.
We'll shoot it.
It's Alex's turn to get around him, but of course, he doesn't intend to pay.
Got another prop bet for you.
He's found some
we can do
victims
this for a round
who'll
of
do that
drinks.
for him.
Who from here thinks they can drink fast? You can drink fast?
Yeah.
You can drink fast?
Reasonably, yeah.
Do you think you can drink this pint in 30 seconds?
Let's do it in 30
You can do it? In 30 seconds?
30 seconds. Yeah,
30 seconds.
It's not right.
In 30 seconds. Hang on, wait. If you could do it in 30 seconds,
Yeah.
I'll buy everybody a round of drinks.
Everybody here.
Yeah, everybody here, this group here. If you can't do it in 30 seconds, you buy myself a drink, everybody else here, plus Paul and Jess who are sitting in the bar. Yeah? Ready? I'm going to time you. Hang on, whoa. I'll tell you the word go. Go. 5 seconds. How many was that? That's 7 seconds.
Not too bad.
And you were umming and ahhing about 30. However, the reason why I'm not that upset is because I asked you a very clear question, which was, can you drink this in 30 seconds? And you drank it in 7.
So I could have done it.
So you owe me and the rest of the guys and Paul and Jess a round of drinks because I asked you to drink it in 30. But you're a good sport. Now let this man go to the toilet.
So if someone ever asks you to do something in 30 seconds, make sure you make it exactly 30 seconds and not less. He could be a pedantic hustler, and that means it's your round.
No one likes to think their behaviour is predictable, but when confronted with figures of authority, most people will do as they're told. Unfortunately, not everyone is who they seem.
Alex and Paul are about to put a tried and tested scam into action. But before they make their hit, they need to get into character. Assuming the identity of undercover coppers, they need to create a convincing disguise. And with fake IDs, handcuffs and walkie-talkies, they're ready for extreme social compliance. Alex and Paul are at a retail park, lying in wait for the right target. They spot a punter leaving a shop and heading for his car.
Okay.
They've got their mark.
Sorry, police emergency. Step away from the vehicle. Can you please hand me the keys to the car?
We've
hand
got
me the keys to the car now. Thank you.
ETA about 5 minutes.
Stay there. Alright, step away from the vehicle. This is a car. Yeah, you can see that. So step away from the vehicle. I'm going to have to put you under arrest, okay? Call this number. You'll get your vehicle back. It's a police emergency. Go!
What are you doing? Oh my God!
Yeah. Hey, police.
The mark calls the number on the card Alex gave him. But when he gets through to the local chip shop, there'll be no help at all. Let's take another look. As soon as they spot a mark, they move in quickly.
Please hand me the keys to the car. We've got the keys to the car now.
The mark, taken by surprise, obeys their commands and hands over his keys.
Right, step away from the vehicle.
The hustlers waste no time jumping in the car, but the mark now wants to see ID.
This is a car. Yeah, you can see that.
Alex thinks fast.
Right, so step away from the vehicle. I'm going to have to put you under arrest, okay? Call this number. You'll get your vehicle back. It's a police emergency.
Alex successfully commandeers the vehicle, and Paul drives them swiftly away.
Go!
This is really an extreme example of social compliance. By using police badges and creating this situation, we've gotten someone to give us their car. Now, as con men, we know how people react when confronted with the police. But it isn't just the props like the police badge and the uniforms and the handcuffs that make this work. Through the confusion of everything, we don't give them a second to think. Because they're kind of familiar with the idea, probably mostly from television, of the police commandeering a vehicle, we put them into a corner, force them to give us the keys, and then just drive away with the car. But in the real world, things don't really work like that.
He came up to me and flashed his warrant badge, give me a card, which I reckon as soon as he gave me the card, and he off in my car, so I'm shaking.
Okay, call this number, you'll get your vehicle.
Criminal Investigations Department, Ian Steele at Met Police. If they were real police officers, I didn't want to start messing.
It's highly unusual for a police officer to commandeer somebody's private car. Police officers hail down taxi cabs and they may ask you to take them somewhere, but to actually take your car and leave you standing there would be an extremely rare event.
And of course, the extreme social compliance scam can work in a less ruthless way too.
Got an idea? Movie? Yeah.
With guaranteed free entrance at the movies.
Hang on, is there anything actually we fancy seeing?
Have you seen the Queen yet?
No. Let's see the Queen.
Hi
there. Just following a couple of people pickpocketing around this area.
Okay.
Thank you.
Roulette is the ultimate game of chance, but for us, it's about expert timing.
Gambling's about big money and good luck, and it's one of the favourite targets for hustling. We set up a casino night and invited a bunch of real people to come along and play. Alex and Paul are here to put their casino hustling skills to the test, and we've got our cameras in position to try to catch them doing it. Welcome to Roulette Scams. Paul and Alex are busy placing bets all over the layout, just like the other players. But unlike the other gamblers, the spin of the wheel seems to be on their side, as they win again, and again, and again. So what's their secret?
When I was a kid, I asked a gambler, how can you cheat at the game of roulette? And he put it like this: what if you could make a bet after the ball had landed in the wheel? This is the art of past posting. In other words, once you know what the number is, you try and take advantage of that information and get something onto the layout without the dealer noticing.
So, here's past posting in operation. There are no bets on the red diamond. But a moment later, an extra chip appears on the winning colour. But how's it done?
Now, a roulette table can get quite busy, and usually you'll have one croupier there, and they can be very easily distracted by people chatting to them, or they're cashing up for other people. What I do is I keep a chip hidden underneath my arm here, and I'm also at the same time holding a couple of chips here. I'm looking at the wheel, and I'm looking to see what colour comes down. And depending on what colour, so let's say we've got a red colour coming down, I will actually come in to make a bet. As I come in, of course, the dealer will tell me off and say, well, you're too early or you're too late. Giving my apologies, looking straight at the dealer, I lift my arm up and say, I'm so sorry. But in the action of going forward to placing a bet, I've managed to sneak one of my chips right into the right colour. So that chip is going to get paid off.
Even close up, one moment nothing, the next a winning bet for the hustler to collect on.
Another popular method of placing your chips on a number after it's landed is, let's say I had my 3 chips here on number 14, and I was slightly unlucky because the number 13 came in. So I'm only one off. Well, just by being a little bit sneaky, I can introduce some cash, ask the dealer to make some change for me, and as I lean forward to give her the money to be very helpful, I just nudge my chips just slightly back on the halfway line. Now, having my chips onto that line means that I get 17-1 on my money. That could be a lot of money depending on the value of those chips. And I know that move seems a little bit obvious, but at a busy roulette table, you only need to get away with it once. And at 17-1, that's worth the risk.
A more advanced move, a past posting move, would go like this. I'm going to make a move on the table. And while I make that move, I'm going to try and get some more chips down on the layout. Now naturally, if I'm working with a dealer who's pretty savvy, they're not going to fall for anything. So it has to be a little bit cleverer. I happen to have 4 of Alex's chips. These have been passed to me by a third party. What we're going to do here is I'm going to make a bet, but the bet's going to be a late bet or an early bet. Either way, the dealer's going to call it off. As I reach over like this, all attention is on here. But I'm secretly laying these chips underneath my arm. So the bet looks like this. I come back. The dealer's going to tell me to take those chips back. I'm going to apologize, but Alex is going to make a very healthy profit on that line.
No more bets now, thank you.
In the casino, we can see this sting play out. Under the cover of placing a late bet, Paul drops Alex's chips onto the winning line.
721. Here.
Here it is again. One moment the square's empty, then when Paul sits back down, it's loaded with chips. It's subtle but very effective, and Alex collects on a bet he didn't even place.
Thank you. Lucky.
Yeah. Had a feeling.
We could actually take this idea one step further. If we put a bet down here for Alex, then he's going to make a lot of money. If I can get it on a number that hits, we're going to make an awful lot of money. How do we do that? Let's imagine there are some bets down on number 32. We don't happen to have a bet on that number. But I'm ready with 2 of Alex's £100 chips underneath my stack. If I see that number comes up, just before the dealer can look over, I come over like this and lay these down and say, can I put a bet down now? It's a joke, but the dealer's going to make me take the chips away. Usually they don't have much of a sense of humor. But I only take my chips away, leaving these over here. Alex has got £200 on a 35-to-1 number, and he hasn't gone anywhere near it. And this is probably one of the most brilliant pass posting scams that has ever been invented.
By working as a team and using the past posting technique, our boys beat the house and walk away with a stash of cash, leaving the casino out of pocket and the other players wondering how they did it.
The chap in the right corner, I would say, yeah, he was all over the table.
So I was trying to watch him to see what his luck was.
He put the bet over the table and it paid off actually.
He looked like he was playing the game like everybody else.
I would like to pay attention to what he's doing next time.
You might find yourself in a casino sometime soon and you might have enjoyed watching these ideas, but however tempted you are, there's absolutely no doubt whatsoever that you will go to jail if you get caught doing these. If they're suspicious at all they're going to do is run to security, they'll rewind the tape, and it's all there for everybody to see.
I'm not getting all these hustles were carried out for real.
That isn't the same watch. This is a copper.
You are joking.
If you want to avoid being conned, don't take strangers at face value. And remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.